domination.
Margot's got the cargo and Reggie's got the rig. Hey, welcome to another exciting episode of Damn, the Mics is real.
He just won't let shit go. I gotta tell the Meeps this.
Aww.
Our dog ate a roast last year. I had a roast defrosting because I make great roast beef and popovers. And the dog took the roast and just like made off with the roast. And I found the paper that the meat comes on from the store down by the laundry room some weeks later. And I made the foolish mistake of saying I found the paper, so then he knew for sure the dog took the roast. And that was over a year ago, and he's still not talking to the dog. So, go figure. He just doesn't let go of shit.
And like the dog.
What? I'm in the doghouse? What?
Oh, you can't see it anymore.
No, what?
A certain something just came online on Skype.
Oh.
I was over here.
Oh.
I was gonna do your show.
The big tease.
Send me the contracts.
Yeah, that's okay.
Send me the contract.
That's alright. You know what? I am sending light and love and good stuff because...
You do that, I'm sending the plague and death.
That's okay. Just remember, when it boomerangs back at you, it'll let me know so I can get the fuck out of the way.
Well, and if you want to know how sure Christopher Crash Jesus Taylor's vengeance truly is...
Oh, brother.
It is that power of vengeance that has made the fake microphones work.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. What is that famous quote I came up with the other day? The right hand of God will come down and through me, go up your ass, and turn you into a decent citizen of the internet.
Of the universe. You will become a child of the universe.
You have a nice day now, boy.
Okay, now, alright. In all seriousness.
Yes.
Thank you. Not only do our Meeps love our webisodes, and every day they go up in hits, and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude, honestly. But tonight... That Joe, we just did a bunch of outtakes today, testing equipment and stuff, and posted them just for the fun of it, for shits and giggles, like hubby said.
It was awesome.
Within 2 hours, 2,500 hits on the radio parenting bit.
Yeah,
it's within 2 hours. Usually, that's what I get, in 24 on a webisode, but it was huge. Thank you.
That's right, Hannah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually had to, for the first time ever in HTLA history, had to give up one of my baseball hats for that role.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Wow. History in the making here,
yeah.
folks. HTLA history.
Always with the
someday we'll do a trivia retrospective. And, for God's sake.
What? I'm trying to fix the damn feedback issue on these mics that aren't real. There we go.
She just doesn't let shit go.
No. Well, it's like a good friend of mine says, never give up.
See?
And I won't.
I won't either, because I don't.
I'll see y'all in hell.
That's right.
I will.
That's right.
Including you, Hannah.
Uh-huh.
That was great today. I had a bunch of fun. What it actually was I was just kind of... Well, I'm going to kill this down a little bit now.
Yeah, please do. I mean, it's all good. Don't kill mine. Kill yours. Yours is the one that's the freaking problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine is the problem.
Yours is closest.
Yeah.
It's not mine. That's feedback.
No, but, it was kind of funny today.
Now I can't hear you at all.
Well, shut up. You know what? They can, and that's all that matters. No, I was kind of moving some stuff around the studio here, and I was moving one of the amps, and I'm sitting there, and, ringing in my ears is the drivel of morons 24/7. Oh, they got fake microphones, and they live in a trailer. So, hey, I was like, wow.
You can't let anything go, right?
Wow, I got my Fender Frontman 250.
I'm on to more.
I got a couple of jacks, and I got a bunch of fake microphones. All I got to do is plug them in.
They get it, hon. They get it. As Gia says, I get it.
Well, I know. So anyway, yeah, we decided to do some video clips, just jacking around there, and the first one I thought was the funniest.
Oh, no. Oh, well, that was because it was completely... I didn't even know he was recording me, and I'm like, put it on the good one! So that was pretty funny. Yeah. I laughed so hard replaying those bits that I just cried all my makeup off.
Yep.
So if you look at the videos before where I actually had just gotten done with hair and makeup and came down to work, and now, how many hours later, it's gone because I just cried it all off. It was, oh, shit. Funny shit. Yeah. So, yeah.
So yeah, it was a good day.
Good day.
It was a good day.
It's always a good day. Tomorrow's going to be a great day, folks. Great day, folks.
Yes, the Grand Trine Apex.
Yeah, the Grand Trine. Well, it's exact tomorrow, but it began today. I can guarantee you almost everybody had a successful day today. Despite the Mercury retrograde, maybe there's some delays and stuff, but you'll find that you'll be grateful for whatever delays have come into your life right now, because they'll work out better in the end for you. So, retrogrades aren't bad. They're just there to help you to review and rethink and replan better. So, take advantage.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that, because today we actually got a chance to sort of sit down and do a bunch of back work
Yeah, that's true.
we've needed to catch up on.
That's
so,
right.
yeah.
And then we did those funny bits, and I was done. I was so done after that. Yeah. But yeah.
So yeah. Oh, that's yours.
I made it the same. It's okay. That's why you're.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. Great Crash Talk tonight. God, he sounds amazing. He sounds so good. Brilliant.
Almost
Professional.
like-
Wait. Like a professional.
Almost like I know what I'm doing.
Almost, yeah. Pretty much. Near to that. It's that 2 years we've been kind of doing this thing, I think. It has something to do with it. But, yeah. I invite anybody to compare. So far in the 2 years that I've been doing this and owned this company, that is a fucking company,
Oh, are you bitter?
no. I have no. I harbor no. I harbor no.
Oh, and just a tip for anybody out there that might be thinking of it. Anytime you want a in-person quote from us, just pick up the phone. Just pick it up. Call us up.
Yeah, absolutely. Call us up. We'll even video Skype with you.
You bet.
Anyway, unlike, our stuff is guaranteed confidential. Yeah, we don't put our business out there. Anyway, it was absolutely necessary, of course. 'Cause, everybody that knows me knows I go so much. You get here and you're fucked. Forget it. Don't get me past that point. But anyway, no point in no return. What was I saying now before you so rudely interrupted me again?
You were talking about some bitter thing about...
No, before that.
Huh? Oh.
In all the years of doing this, there's only one other broadcaster. I'm not even going to call him like an amateur podcaster because that's what everybody else is. That's even remotely as competent and as professional and ready to actually have a professional product put out there.
I know who you mean.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be talking to him more. That'd be good. Yeah. That'd be good.
I don't know where you've been, but I talk to him every day.
I know. Well, he's just away right now till tomorrow.
That's just what he told you.
Oh.
We still have our private chats.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, you keep those private negotiations going. And, it's okay by me. Never mind. Never mind. Anyhow.
Oh, yes.
So what? Tomorrow, fettuccine Alfredo.
La 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 la.
One of our rare treats. I don't make it that often because I don't want them keeling over in any or anything. I make it so good, so rich and creamy. We should shoot it.
What?
We should shoot it.
Shoot your food.
Shoot the cooking because it's
Now, Hannah, I already shot your microphone today.
We should shoot it. I'll do my flip.
Don't.
Have you ever seen anybody flip fettuccine and cream sauce in a saute pan?
Don't
'Cause
make
I can
me
do it.
Don't make me shoot your frying pan, woman.
You wouldn't do that. Then you wouldn't get any yummies.
I can cook.
Not without a frying pan.
There's other stuff. I'm innovative. Look,
Oh,
dude,
God.
I'm Canadian. If you have a piece of foil and a Bic lighter, I can cook.
I don't want to ask what with foil and a Bic lighter.
Well,
Those are Vancouver days.
oh yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, well, see, that's another insider thing. You know, Vancouver's famous for being like a real inner city kind of place, and he's nowhere. He's like as far removed from that as possible. So, kind of an inside joke.
Well, you know, one of the yes, I'm going to say now and for all time that the worst job I ever had was not the usual job. It's not like, you know, oh, I hated doing dishes and being a dishwasher at that restaurant, or oh, I hated being a paper boy, or I couldn't stand being that convenience store clerk. No, my worst job of all time was working for Avero Security in Vancouver.
Was that the armored car?
Yes, as an armored car guard.
That was after or before the police academy?
$6 million, well, after. $6 million in the back of the truck, and they tell me that I've got deliveries down Main Street. Now, if you don't know Vancouver, it's okay, because all you have to do is picture a fairly large metropolis separated right down the middle by Main Street.
Yeah.
And Main Street, that's the main street. And when you hit Main and Granville, you get to literally, and I think, well, I'm positive New Yorkers will agree with me, but I think Detroit, Chicago, all these other dirty,
Major
big, nasty cities will
Hey,
agree,
New York's not dirty and nasty. Go away.
will agree with me when I say that Granville and Maine is no man's land. It's the butthole of the planet.
So it's like Hunts Point in the Bronx.
Yes.
Okay.
But I remember going on that run with the two crewmen that were with me on the armored car run there, and the C1, who's the guy who's in charge of everything, and then there's a C2, which is the driver. Or no, pardon me. C2 is the guard, and then C3 is the driver. And I was pissed off all the time, so I got the nickname C3PO. Oh, sir.
That is
My goodness. Where can I shoot?
That is too funny. OMG.
Well,
You
thanks.
told me that part. That's too funny.
I didn't. I just made that up.
Oh, see? What abs.
C3PO?
I get it. Oh, that's because you just got the C3PO pen from the cereal box the other
I
day.
think that's where the inspiration
I
came.
think so,
yeah.
too.
Oh.
Wait. I'm so glad you reminded me. Holy crap. Gianna and I were just having a
You
conversation
said-
upstairs in the bathroom.
my
This is
goodness.
hysterical.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Quite. Okay. So we're just having this thing in there. And, you know, it's girly. I'm getting ready to come down here and do the shoot. And we're doing mommy-daughter girly talk stuff.
And she screwed up and you kicked her ass. You busted a pot over her head.
No, that was you this morning. Anyway, I said to her something to the effect of, you know, you wait till your biological clock starts ticking. Do you know what she said to me? And just like right on the fly, didn't miss a damn beat. She said, I'm going to hit the snooze button. On her biological clock. Freaking brilliant. Unbelievable. 11. Now, she couldn't have heard that. We don't.
This is the girl who just got 61 on a spelling test.
Yeah,
61.
okay. Hello.
Translated into Canadian, that's 32.
Okay, that's not her report card, okay? She's on the honor.
Oh, I
roll.
can't wait to see that.
She's got all 90s. He's a bullshitter, don't believe it. She did do terrible on her last spelling test, but it's because she didn't do her homework or studying. So. Anyway, everybody knows you.
Yes.
Your deprecating style. They don't believe you. They'll believe me.
So, C3PO, there I was on my first training mission with the boys from Avero, who I'd give a shout out to, except we all got bought out several weeks later by a Loomis armored car and fired and killed, and it was a bad deal. We got absorbed by the corporate conglomerate. So, but you know, there I am, young, bushy-tailed, wide-eyed, packing heat. And I'm in an armored car with a couple other guys packing more heat, and we got $6 million in the truck, and I'm like, wow, that's more money than I've ever seen in heaven. And we're cruising down, and we hit Granville and Maine, and he takes a turn up Maine, and I'm like, did we just end up in Afghanistan? Where are we? And true story, the guy, the C1, he turns to me and he says, keep an eye on the rooftops of the buildings. And I thought he was dinking with me, right? I thought he was joking around. I'm like, okay. So I'm looking out the truck windows at the rooftops of buildings. I'm like, what am I looking for? He says to me, snipers. Snipers, I says. Isn't this an armored car? Yeah, it's an armored car. Well, what the hell do we care about snipers? Well, apparently, this was, several weeks after the Barrett 50 came out, and one of the actual reasons for this weapon to be what it is that it was designed to, blow up engine blocks. So he says they won't shoot us; they'll shoot the engine.
Okay.
Worst job.
Yeah, okay, but they shoot the engine, they disable the vehicle, right? You're inside safe, they can't get in.
Yes, then they're free to play with you in C4.
Alright, but you're still armed.
Uh-huh.
So they can blow the doors and you just shoot them.
If you're in a big tin can
Yeah.
and someone blows said door off tin can,
Yeah.
do you think you can stand up and walk? Do you think you can hear? Do you think probably you could even see? Do you think there might be even some shrapnel in you from pieces from...
I guess it depends on how smartly you anticipate them doing that.
Well, I'm just kind of curious.
See, because it would take them at least 2 or 3 seconds to mount the plastic explosive on the door, correct? So when you hear them or in any way sense them approaching, you kick open the doors and you start blasting them before they get a chance to do that.
And thank you for watching another edition of Tactics with Kate.
That's what I would do. Shit. And then, I'd hide behind the front seat. I'd use the front seat as cover, and then once the doors blew off, I'd start shooting.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
C-3PO.
That's why I'm the screenwriter.
Oh, so.
You do that quite well.
Thank you.
But can you do R2-D2? Yeah, right. That's what I thought. Oh, shit! See? Not fair. No fair!
Oh shit, that thing's hitting me again.
This is nothing he can't do. It's
The
frustrating.
AARP may pay for your prescription.
It's incredibly frustrating. To be surrounded by this brilliance 24/7, it's exhausting.
Send now for your free tester.
No, he doesn't do the diabetes one, does he? He does the...
I'm telling you.
I can't. When we first started dating, every second of the day, I was laughing so hard that the tears and my face would hurt after every.
And then I'd pull up my pants.
Yeah. See, he did. Oh Christ! For the first 2 months we were together, I just laughed every second. Then real life sets in.
There you go. And Tom Grote actually, watcher religious apparently every day.
Yes.
He checks these out, and Tom was living there, man. He was in the scene. He can attest to all this.
Yes, that's right. He was our best man at our wedding too.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
So he knows all these sordid, sick little things we used to do.
Yeah, what happened to all those?
Well, we got married. I'll be here all week. Tip your waitress.
Apparently. Yeah, I want to give a shout out also to my good friend Loretta Elder Spencer. She just... Did I mention her the other day?
You mention her every day.
Okay, well, hi Loretta. And
Is
Victoria...
she a member of the AARP?
No, not yet, no. Veronica Ramirez, she's another sweetheart. She's constantly posting our stuff out, sharing our stuff out. She's apparently a fan too, so...
Ah,
Thank you. Who
excellent.
else? Mom, we love you. Kitty kisses.
Yeah, I'll be coming back to Canada soon.
Yeah. That's right. Shit.
With my something.
Something. That's right. It's okay. What
No,
comes around goes
no,
around.
it's
Mike.
not okay.
No, it's not okay. But it will be okay. But you have to just remain, fighting the good fight, and you know that, the bad will get their comeuppance. Even if you're not around to see it, it'll always happen. Might not be in the same way, but I've seen it. I've seen boomerang karma, almost instant bad shit happen to bad people. And overts have been committed. And, that kind of shit.
Well, it's funny because really in the last 6 months, I think we've gotten HTLA together and packaged up and on the right track. So now we're drawing more and more of this negative attention in these last 6 months from certain people.
Sure.
And
one of our celeb friends likened it to, the tabloids. They're
Yes.
all over you as soon as you get any kind of
But
recognition. Yeah. Same thing.
when I compare, the 6 months of supposed hell we've had,
Right.
with what mom and dad are going through,
That too, yeah.
because I just found out about that shit today.
Yeah. That's
It doesn't even compare, and I'm serious when
Yeah.
I say I would come back there and fix shit.
I
so.
know, and you know what? Yeah, I don't care.
But what I'd also like to know is, what about the son? Wouldn't it be more his direct duty? The son in question,
The son in question is causing the pain.
my good brother,
Yeah. So.
Mr. G. What the hell?
Yeah.
Um,
Cut it out. Smarten up, dude. First girlfriend, really? Family record? No.
just fix this.
Yeah.
Nobody treats your family like that.
Family's forever.
I made
Believe
that
me.
mistake early on in my life. I won't do that again. So
Right. Soulmates are a
Yeah.
different story, but you're not there.
no.
You're not there. You have to go through all this shit. Then maybe you'll be lucky enough to find her, but you're not there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So get.
So I'll be dating again soon. What?
You.
Didn't you just say my soulmate stuff wasn't worked out yet? So
I wasn't talking to you.
oh,
I was talking to the little bro that needs to realize that once the money's gone, so will they be.
what? And that money factor is a huge one.
Right.
Yes,
But the family will still be there even after you fuck them. So smarten up now.
just clue me in a second here. Where does that other family figure they got rights to anything?
They don't. Because now there's that little tiny piece of less than a year old property that they have claim to now, genetically. So.
Yeah, well, that's called something else, and it doesn't go to them. So, yeah,
Yeah.
not cool.
Only because you and I have both been through these same, almost exact situations in
Yep.
life. And we know from experience, and you better listen this time because now you're hurting people we love too. And yeah, no, sorry. You're
Yeah.
you're going to be alone on the battlefield with this one. Nobody's going to back you up on this one because you're totally wrong here. Not cool.
So fix it, dude.
Fix it. Does he watch these even? I know Mom
I don't
watches
know if
them,
he does,
Mom
but
should watch it and send it to him.
I talk to him every couple of days on the old FB there. So
Okay, well, next time you talk to him, tell him to kick his ass.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, what are you going to do?
Well.
I can just be supportive. That's all I can do.
And I do agree with you. My hate and vengeance is probably less effective than what you told Mom today too. So.
Yes. Just picture yourself in the situation you'd like to have rather than, spewing the bad stuff at the people that are hurting you because they're not going to be affected by it. It's only going to hurt you. It's going to make you sick and not make clear decisions because you're clouded by your upsetment. So if you stay light and positive as much as possible, you can only deal with what you've got in front of you at the moment. You can't change the outcome of what other people might do in the future. So to worry about that or to put undue energy towards that isn't beneficial in any way.
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah. But light and love, we're sending you light and love. Well, I'm sending you light and love. He's not there yet. Watch, a year from now it's going to be him saying all
Pretty
this stuff.
kick-ass burgers and fries tonight, honey.
Thank you very much. I have a new method of making the burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Best quality ground beef. And I take my quarter cup measure cup and I pack it, but not all the way because you don't want way fat burgers. I don't like way fat burgers. We like thin things. And, yeah. So not quite pack it, maybe about 3/4 pack it. And then you just flip it over and, flatten it out with your spatula in the pan and they get gorgeous. They look like they're store-bought and they're yummy and they're juicy. Yummy. Homemade fries. They came out extraordinary tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that square thing, though, hurt like a bastard. I'm gonna let you
Well,
do
just-
it next time.
Yeah, or just
Right.
use a hammer.
I tried to bang it, and I used my Ginsu on it. It didn't work.
Oh yes, the Japanese edition of Straight Talk.
Oh, that was a trip today too.
Straight Talk.
With the Keto Terra.
Keto Terror?
Keto Terra.
Godzilla!
Yeah, there's so many. It's so funny because I love Asian film and Asian cinema. So, to say that I couldn't improv stuff, he totally caught me by surprise. I mean, I have a whole litany of Asian shit I can talk about, But, yeah. No. Yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu.
You know improv good. You get out.
I know. See, no, I don't improv. I actually speak some Japanese, and I can read. I can watch Japanese film and know what they're saying. Especially the horror. That means help me, by the way. So
Oh.
it's
Right.
Asian horror, J horror #1. Must know what daskete means. So means help me. And you can't go to Japan without knowing how to say.
So here's a question. I've noticed a lot of the times, the Japanese do remakes of North American horror films.
No, Mon. No. Oh.
Where did I notice this then?
You did it. No. The U.S. industry, they cop every single Asian drama, action film, and especially the horror. We copy completely, and we don't even do it well. The Asian story structure isn't the 3-act structure that we're used to here in America. It's completely discombobulated. They'll put 3 scenes from the climax in the beginning, and they'll just, it took me quite a long while of watching Asian film to actually get the hang of their story structure, and I don't think I could ever even recreate it unless I study, that kind of story structure, because it's drilled in my head, the 3-act structure that we have here in the U.S., the formula. So, but Asian and even European films now are starting to break away from the 3-act structure, and they're starting to go more the Asian route where it's all discombobulated and stuff, with films like Irreversible that start at the end and play back to the beginning, and innovative stuff, really good stuff.
Is that a good thing?
I think it is. I mean, well, for U.S. audiences, the sheep, they like the formula. And that's why indies can only ever go so far. The rare Diablo Codys, but like you and I talked about the other day when we were talking about the premise for Real Talk, it's a rare thing. And even the indies that are the biggest blockbuster and critical successes as well as commercial successes are only so because they're more formulaic than the other indies. Because audiences relate to the formula. And yes, I know my shit. Yes, I do. See? I did go to film school. Yeah. So, that's why. Will we ever really adopt the Asian... Come on, guys. Stop it. Will we ever really adopt the Asian structure of the discombobulated, highly... I gotta say, it's intensely suspenseful, and you don't, like American films, fall asleep, and you don't know what's coming. Any American film you can put in front of me, I can watch it for 5 seconds, and I can tell you exactly what's going to happen and when. It's just that formulaic now. But Asian film, and even most European films that I'm seeing coming out of there in the last 5 years...
Really? Because... This brings me to the other night watching Walking Dead.
That was a TV series. It's not the same thing as a 3-act structure. That's a multi-act series. It's totally different. It's a cliffhanger by nature. And why do I love Walking Dead so much?
I'm not talking so much about all of that.
Okay.
I'm talking about, what you were talking about, you watch 5 minutes of a film.
Right,
blah, blah,
that's
blah,
what I'm saying. This is why I
happen.
love Walking Dead, because it keeps me guessing. Because it is the cliffhanger, and that's how I like to write, too. So I would say Walking Dead is most closely related. Although I do stick to the 3-act structure, because I am a studio, I'll be the first person to admit it. I want blockbusters. I don't do indies. I like to try and keep my audiences guessing at all times, and I never leave, things unexplained and unleft. I never want my audiences walking out of the theater going, what the hell is that? Or, you know what I mean? I want them to get it and remember it. But when I watch an Asian film, and I really have to pay attention, because if I miss something, I lose it completely. That's a good film to me, because it's so rare. And even in American, it's so rare in American film that's my attraction to, foreign film. Because I don't know. you know. And the more you watch, the more of the culture you learn, and the more of their subtleties and complexities and things in their culture, the more easily you can figure out their films too. You know.
Yeah.
But they still keep me guessing after all these years. Yeah. I have the Ring Zero birthday. I mean, I have the DVDs of the entire Ring series. Most people don't know that the Ring is an 8-film series.
Oh, no.
No, it's not just the Ring 1 and the Ring 2. It's an 8-film series. It starts with Ring U, and then, you know, Ring Zero, and now Rosin.
Ring U!
Yeah, and Rosin is actually another episode in the series, and that's, you know, and shit, The Grudge, too. Same thing with The Grudge. These are all, well, The Grudge was actually based on a Japanese television series, and he made a film out of it, and it's a freaking huge hit. And we just steal all of their brilliant horror ideas. Shudder, another one. That was a Thai film that was done with, was it Abby Cornish and Jonathan Jackson? Who was the chick in it? No, I can't remember. The American version. But that was originally a Thai film. And people think it was a Japanese horror film. It was from Thailand. You know, the Asian film community isn't just one country. They've actually done anthologies like Dumplings and Three Extremes and Three Extremes 2. It was a Japanese director, it was a Chinese director, it was a Thai director. Korean horror film is probably better than even Japanese horror film. Yeah, Korean horror is
funny you
the
say
best.
that, because I remember I was with a production group one time. This is back in like '98, and
Me too.
we were looking for cinematographers.
Uh-huh.
And one of the guys in the crew, a good friend of his, was a pretty well-known cinematographer, and well-known in the cinematography industry, not the entertainment industry, because
Right.
there is a difference.
There is a difference.
Anyway, I had the opportunity to sit down with this guy, and ultimately we didn't end up working together because his schedule wouldn't permit it for what we were working on. But he brought, you know, his resume and his reel, and we all sat down in the screening room. We watched his reel, and then we had the one-on-one interview with him. And interesting thing, because I'd never really noticed this before this guy, and the reason that I noticed it with this guy is because not most, but definitely there are some cinematographers out there who try to make their particular look of a film signature.
Right. You can't make that shit happen, though.
No, because you have no control over that.
It's like an artist or a photographer, even.
If you can sort of hand select which jobs you're going to work on, you do have a good amount of control.
A better chance of
once
Yeah, good
So
point.
anyway, there's some of these guys out there like this. You know, an example would be, for example, the Saw series. That's really when we first kind of saw that breakout into all that green and gritty and
oh right,
you know,
yeah.
And basically what that is that's a result of using like Kodak 5620 stock film, loading it into a film camera and shooting 35mm with fluorescent lights. The fluorescent lights, they appear white on set, of course,
Right,
but
different
they're
effect
not
on the
the
film.
daylight bulb, and the reaction that they have when you expose 35mm film onto fluorescent light set
Yeah.
is you get this green, dark,
Yeah,
grit
like
look,
yeah,
right?
like a creepy, eerie.
And
yeah.
so, a cinematographer that I was working with in Vancouver at the time, he came up with this.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, and it just kind of spread like wildfire. It was in the Cinematographers magazine. It was all over their blog. It was,
Cool.
it was this great thing, and they thought, you know, we can use it this way and we can use it that way. And then you started to see a bunch of mainstream film come out
Right.
with, if not shot entirely in it,
Right.
definitely large chunks being done that way because
Yeah.
they love the realism and the gritty and the
Yeah.
rah,
Right.
right? Well, this cinematographer that we were interviewing, he was kind of like that, only in a different way. All of his stuff, he used a lot of purple and pinks
Huh.
and blues.
Like that one
kind
film
of
we watched.
that kind of spectrum. Yes.
Yes.
Well, this guy,
It's called The Cavern. It was in India. It wasn't too bad.
this guy made a name for himself in Thailand
Mm.
doing music videos.
Oh, yeah.
Now he was from Seattle,
That's
Okay.
how it works. You take the work wherever you can get it. Yeah.
but he ended up working almost full time. Like by '98, when we saw him, he had already done like over 200 music videos
Wow. Thai artists.
for a ton of Thai artists.
Yeah.
And of course, we saw a lot of these on his reel and whatnot.
Cool.
And we noticed these blues and pinks and purples that
Yeah.
were always in the Spectrum forefront.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, that's my signature. And he did show us some feature film work that he had done, and that was completely not the pink, purple, and blues. But apparently in Thailand, those colors actually mean something. It's kind of like red and gold is to the
China.
Chinese.
Yeah.
It's all good luck and
Wow.
prosperous and all this stuff. So that's why that's why he was so in demand over there, because
Fascinating, folks.
he put them in the right light.
Wow.
Isn't that poignant?
That is poignant and brilliant and wow.
So there you go. So and he's completely successful even to this day. He's still over there doing feature film, still doing music videos, and having a great time of it. So
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. But yeah, you can expect to hear more conversations and dissections and technical lessons and things like that, especially if you're a screenwriter. I would tune in because that's where my opinions will be
Now-
mostly on story structure when I review the films on Real Talk.
Yes. Now this is the new show, Real Talk,
Real Talk with Kate Taylor.
with Kate Taylor.
Yes.
And
Thank you, Jonathan, for the idea. Oh, well, and hubby, because I wouldn't have done it without his seal of confidence in my abilities. So.
and the fact that I'm a show producer and I have to have final approval on all shows. And usually when somebody says they're going to host something, I take them at their word because,
That's what we do. We think everybody's like us. We're learning.
clearly not.
We're learning.
Which, by the way, I want you and I to have signed contracts as well by tomorrow.
By tomorrow?
Yep,
Busy.
you heard me.
2 meetings.
Don't care.
Laundry.
Yeah.
He forgets I have a house to run, too. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
'cause
please.
It's such easy work.
I
Listen
could
with
run the
men.
house in an hour a day.
Say 10 minutes and he'll get the whole kitchen clean. It takes me a half a day because I do
Yeah.
it right. Shall we go and example the rags? Yeah, exactly. He bitches about my 16 rolls of paper towels a week. Well, I'm sure my counters are clean.
That's just wrong. I don't care.
I can't eat off them otherwise. I use my Clorox Anywhere spray and my clean paper towels, and I have
She
the
cleans
steam
it up
cleaner
like
thing.
she cleans the bloody counter up like she's going to have.
Surgery on
Surgery
it.
on it, yeah.
It's our food. It's what we eat. I have no choice.
No, honey, there's another way.
Oh, God, no.
The Canadian way.
No, thank you. I remember the Canadian way. No, thank you. Although I didn't say anything then because I was just so enamored with love.
It's probably because I come from BC where we actually care about trees.
Oh, Christ.
And we actually have them that are 15 feet wide. You've stood in
Oh,
them.
I love those trees. I gotta say, I miss it.
Yeah, I miss them too because they're all cut down now, so you can have fucking 16 rolls of paper towel in a week.
I buy the recycled ones.
Right. So people have wiped counters for years, and now they've made a towel out of it. And you how is that any
Because
different?
they put it through a very sensitive steam
Oh, do they?
purification process.
Did you watch it
and
on
a
how it's
refabric-
made?
As a matter of fact, I'm sure I have watched it on one of my
I
science
doubt it.
I don't. What are you always complaining that all I watch is the Science Channel, and the History Channel, and Discovery Channel, and
Monster Bug Wars.
it's not on anymore. Does anybody know what happened to my Monster Bug Wars?
It got cut because people couldn't follow the script. It was too.
Simplistic. Bug fight bug. Bug. That's it, pretty much. I mean, it wasn't too difficult. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun,
That's
dun,
it.
dun.
Oh my goodness. I'm C3PO'd. Oh, miss, you're smoking.
No, I'm not. It's a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, quite good.
That's so cute.
Isn't that great?
Gia got it out of a box of cereal we bought at the market the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little C-3PO.
And then tell me if you ever had this happen, folks. She gives it to me as a gift, actually as a goodwill token, so that maybe I'll give her back her privileges. Because
Well, I'm trying to teach her the feminine art of manipulation, but she's not getting it. So
I wouldn't want her to at 11.
she's got to start learning sometime.
No.
And if it works on him, then she's going to be a pro. If it doesn't work on him, well,
Good luck with that.
well, her kind doesn't work on him.
Anyway, we got to roll here pretty soon, so
Yeah.
looking forward to some meetings tomorrow with some people
Time flies when
who
you're
actually, well, I guess their lives aren't governed by certain other people. So, should have some show announcements tomorrow.
We'll see. That'll be nice.
But now, real talk. Getting back to that.
Okay.
When are you doing that?
I
When
don't
is
know.
that?
As
Is
soon
that
as I get the proper logo.
you have a logo that's been approved by the production department.
I don't. I disapproved it. I vetoed it as the CEO of this company.
You know the CEO is just a figurehead, right?
Ugh,
You're the chick
sure.
that we send out to bar mitzvahs and
So's the
birthday
president.
parties.
So's the Queen of England, but I'll still take their position.
Oh, that reminds me. Tomorrow you need to get on the phone to Miss Falk there and apologize to her
Oh yeah.
for Rush Limbaugh.
Could you believe that shit? All right. Anyway, forget all that. Listen to Crash Talk. It's all in there. I'm not going to rehash that. It was a brilliant episode tonight. I gotta say, baby.
Thank you.
Two
Thank
in
you.
a row. 2 in a row. You're on a roll.
Yeah. I've almost caught up to the numbers of one of your shows.
Yeah. Well, it's just because I have a sexy picture of my logo. See?
Well, I'm not going to wear a G-string and get a picture on my. No,
I don't
that's
even have a G-string on my picture.
no. You're not wearing anything.
No. But then come back
I
with the
think-
content. It's a radio show.
Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I think if I were to take a shot of myself naked and throw that up on my Crash Talk logo, I would lose what little I have.
Aw, honey.
Oh yeah,
You're
With-
buff to me, baby.
with or without the diabetes stare.
You are buff to me, baby.
Okay, well maybe to you.
Right. Well, that's a good thing since I'm the one who married you. Yeah, sexy. Great. Now we really do have to go, folks.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Well, we'll be back tomorrow, episode 25 tomorrow. It's our, what is it? What's the 25th? Silver? I don't know.
That's a very good
Yeah,
question.
silver.
It is our silver episode.
Our silver episode. Gold is 50 and 75 is platinum, I think. And 100 is diamond. Yeah. Yeah, I'm usually not wrong about that stuff. So, yeah.
So what special thing are you planning for the 25th show?
I don't know. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. I'm tired. We'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll wear
yeah.
something silver. Who knows? I'll do my gunmetal nail polish and
A silver G-string.
under my outfit. I have one. No, actually, my boy shorts are silver.
Yes.
Yeah, I like those. They're leopard too. Ooh la la. Très chic. All right, we're gonna go. It's late. It's actually past my bedtime. Midnight's my bedtime.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that?
I was working. I did
oh,
a
you
new
were working.
gorgeous board on Pinterest. You can check it out on my Facebook.
That's work.
It's all Kate all the time.
Pinterest. The CEO of HTLA Radio 1.
You have to
Working.
be invited to join Pinterest, and it's our HTLA presence on Pinterest now. So I did my first sample board. It's all about Kate all the time. But then next I'll do my Dream Studio board and I'm gonna do my Dreams guest board. Because once you visualize it, you put it out there.
Oh.
You're halfway to achieving it. So
There you go.
yeah, it's all part of that.
And
It's an
I'll-
inspiration board site.
I'll put some credible, responsible, and talented hosts on my board. How about that?
Perfect.
Wow, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we love you, Meeps. Thank you so much for supporting our videos and.
Yes, absolutely. That
sharing
was
them
kick
and-
butt today.
I cannot believe it. In 2 hours, 2,500 hits on that. That was amazing.
Yeah.
We love you. Have
Good
a
night.
great night. See you tomorrow.